Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get into some XRP news today, as well as we're going to look into President Donald Trump and some crypto breaking news as we get into kind of what's coming about within what's happening in Washington. This one is something that I do want to share with you guys and give you the details on that front and how it pertains to XRP moving forward. Also, this month could set up for one of the largest XRP months that we've seen. Let's talk about it. We're going to get into an analyst talking about what XRP will do in the month of March, and I'll share with you guys kind of what my thoughts are at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around to the end. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Mark. For those of you that do not know, this is my crypto channel. If you guys are watching on X, be sure to give me a follow. Also on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button and be sure to subscribe, and let's get right into it. So the storyline is set. Is XRP going to see a life-changing month? All right. That's where we're going to get into an expert in their $27 prediction for XRP. I'll give you my thoughts towards the end. This is kind of a turning point based on the volatility that we have seen across the overall market. We'll take a dive into that next. And the breaking news for crypto for the day is there is a new executive order coming about by Donald Trump. This is the details that we're going to be talking about as we get into this article as well. We'll have a couple things moving, so make sure you guys all follow along. And like I said, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are on X, also be sure to follow. And let's get right into it. So first and foremost, let's take a dive into the crypto bubbles, and you can see exactly what's going on right now. Still in the red. There are some cryptos that are turning green, but for XRP, the situation that we do want to talk about as we look at the overall market, down 5.42 in total market cap, just back to where we basically were, a couple weeks ago at 2.57 trillion. I think that number is right on the head. We do see fear and greed sitting at 17, and XRP still in that fourth spot as we look at it right now, trading just above $2, down almost 4% on the day. So this is kind of a big barrier for XRP. Will XRP flash down below $2? That's a big question that we have. We did see this a little bit. That conversation back on the latter part of December as we were at that $2.08 level, but we have not really continued that green from where we started when we did have this liftoff back in the first part of November of the previous year. And we have not seen under $2 in a long time. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens. We did briefly touch down below $2 just ever so quickly and then bounced up with some support. And that's kind of what I envision happening once again. Obviously, guys, this was just a little bit over a week's time frame from when we did break down below $2 and then seeing that this nice tick up and then bouncing once again. So it's going to be something to track. I don't think it's that pivotal. The reason why I say that is, and I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto. It's not financial advice, but the secret is behind this all. If you believed in XRP at 50 cents, why do you care about what we're doing above $2? Yes, it's nice and flashy when XRP was $3, pushing $4 on the charts, but has anything changed? Other than we have the most pro-crypto environment for traders and holders that we have had probably in our lifetimes within what's happening at the head of government in terms of the United States and abroad for that matter. But when it comes down to it, nothing has changed. The status quo is still here. We're still moving the needle. I think that what XRP is set up to do within cross-border payments is going to be legendary. So we'll see how that all unfolds. But if you're like me and you're just holding XRP, you're not really swing trading it, you believe in it for the long haul, these periods of volatility just present more opportunities to DCA your way back into XRP. Excuse me. Also, I do want to share with you guys kind of what we have going on the channel before we get into the articles. If you guys are looking for a new exchange, I am partnered with BTCC. Make sure you use my link down below. Sign up, one of the longest standing exchanges for U.S. traders to be able to trade spot and futures. It's a very exciting platform too because they offer some promotions right now where you can win a Tesla Cybertruck as well as a share of the $1 million prize pool. So check that out if you do want to get involved trading spot and futures. There is a link down below to get involved and start trading with BTCC today, okay? So first and foremost, we'll get on the more macro news, the new executive order for Donald Trump, rumored to be what's exactly going to happen. I think that the explicit nature of it is going to initiate some regulatory measures to roll back that Operation Choke Point 2.0. That was a Biden initiative that restricted banking services for cryptocurrency companies. Now, this is something that is very crucial for XRP, and one of the impacts that we've seen is kind of the Fed stance on how they're going to treat crypto-focused banks. Okay, so if implemented, the policy change that we're seeing from the Fed would now grant access to a payment system representing a major breakthrough for the digital asset industry. So we could connect the dots on that one and see how that would greatly benefit XRP in that regard. Next, I want to get into the article that we came here to talk about, the life-changing month for XRP ahead. Okay, full disclosure and transparency, I don't get down with that $27 price target that could happen in 1 month. I don't think that's FUD. I just think that's me being a realist, okay? Yes, do I believe XRP will see $3, $4, $5? Sure. Do I think it'll see $27 in the month of March? Most likely and absolutely not, okay? So let's just keep it 100. That's not FUD. Trust me, I'm a big XRP bull. And if you guys are watching, I think you guys can all agree with kind of me being more realistic with that approach, okay? But there's another bold forecast coming out from Egrag Crypto. We'll talk about why he sees $27, but more so we're going to just temper that a little bit and kind of apply that logic to more of a realistic price target. Now, according to him, a major breakthrough pattern is going to indicate that XRP may reach $27 in the coming months. And this is kind of where you look into the post. XRP 1 month will change your life forever, $9.7 to $27. Now, 9.7 in terms of the upper echelon of bullish predictions, that's something I can get down with, okay? But if we look back to November 2024, XRP did breach the trend, resulting in a 283% surge, and that's kind of why he believes that XRP is on the verge of another explosive move. That's kind of where we look at a breakout from a 7-year symmetrical triangle. Now, that triangle is something that I've showed you guys on my trading view dating back. You know, you could see it basically in that descending triangle pattern where with logic and TA, you can connect the dots to understand that usually does predict a bullish breakout. So if the descending triangle pattern does break out, then yes, we will see an explosion. Do I think we'll hit $27? No, but 3, 4, 5, very quite possibly. All right, nobody has that crystal ball, and in this market with all the volatility that lies, we cannot really do anything but just kind of follow the news each and every day and make the best decisions for ourselves financially, okay? But as we get into it, I'll show you guys kind of what we're talking about. That is that 7-year triangle that you've seen. Myself, personally, I've retraced it back to 2021, 22-ish. I don't really go back to the 2017 mark because if you apply the same logic and you make it into 2 triangles, in 2021, we should have broken out to the level that he's talking about right now. The only difference is with this triangle, if you make it macro and you make it more widespread and you zoom out a little farther, it kind of leads to the argument, okay, well, back in 2021, the SEC debacle was still going on. Now in 2024, 2025, that's all seemingly put behind us because of what the United States is looking to do within the SEC and how they handle crypto. So that's kind of what I have going on. We are going to track some key levels. The path to what Egrag calls $27 is going to be a major hurdle to overcome. I told you guys I'm going to temper those emotions. We're going to be talking $3, $4, $5 XRP. We're not going to get that bullish. But if we do get through these obstacles, I do think there is a realm where if we bounce off of $2, we're fine. If we go below $2, then we got to really start wondering, okay, guys, where is crypto headed? Where are the state of volatile assets headed? I think that becomes the bigger question, not specific to XRP, but just the overall macro trends that we're seeing on the charts, okay? So that's kind of what we have going on. I don't have skepticism like this article does kind of go into. I think that right now for XRP specifically, the SEC ordeal is kind of at the forefront still. I don't think it's going to be something where we look at it as the suppression that we're used to in the past, but it does still exist. So I think once that does clear, I forecast a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing happening. So me personally, I think what we should do as traders, and this is not financial advice, just kind of how I'm treating it, I'm waiting to that till that day where it becomes official, and then we'll see how the markets react, where the dust settles, and then that could be possibly an entry point if you do want to play some of the events and news along the way to allow yourself a better entry. So that's kind of where I stand. I think $2 is very crucial right now, probably more so important than where we were headed, even in a more bullish conversation. You know, if you want to talk 3, 4, 5, or as this article alludes to, anywhere from $9 to $27, that's kind of what I think that the support that we have to hold is more important than those forecasts, okay? And that's how I feel. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want to do with your own capital. It's just kind of how I'm interpreting all this, and these are my thoughts and my positions as it relates to crypto. The other thing I do want to mention, you guys, is with XRP, if you were holding XRP at 40, 50, 60 cents, and here we are, guys, $2, $3, what's it all matter if XRP really does get to where it's going to? It's all going to be the same result. It's all going to be beautiful, and that's kind of why we love to trade crypto, okay? With that, I'll leave you all. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy it. We'll hopefully see the markets turn green once again. It's been rough and rocky. It's going to be volatile for quite some time as long as Trump keeps casting out what he's doing with such suddenness, I think, in the sharp moves and the swift actions that he's taken to overturn the government in the first 100 days. The first 100 days of office, I think, is going to be very, very, not only crucial, but very volatile for us moving forward as crypto traders, okay? So I'll leave you guys with that. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. And if you are watching on X, make sure you give me a follow on there, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.